of redemption. Your source for Christian teachings, worship, and inspiration, proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ to the world. This is Redeemer Television, Channel 25, the home.
Hello and welcome to R.T.V News. It's Tuesday, 26th November 2024, and I am pleased to bring you this edition of our news program, airing live from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. on Redeemer Television, Channel 25, and also streaming live on our Facebook page, Redeemer Television. R.T.V News is your source for news, views, comments, analysis, and other issues happening both in Sierra Leone and beyond. I am your presenter, Daniel S. Misali. Coming up in today's program, the God's Agent of Transformation, Discipleship and Leadership Training School has successfully held its 5th annual graduation ceremony for the 2023-2024 academic year. As well, Sierra Leone marked the historic milestone today as President Julius Maada launched the R.T.V multi-industries in Sonko, the country's first ever steel manufacturing plant. As well, civil and public servants across Sierra Leone are set to receive salary increments starting April 2025. All these and much more, plus music break and Today in History, are all lined up for you in this edition of R.T.V News, so stay tuned. Welcome back. This is R.T.V News, and you can send us your thoughts via text or WhatsApp to the number 079-716-255, or kindly drop your comments or concerns via the comment section on our Facebook platform, Redeemer Television. Now let's dive into the first story of the day. The God's Agent of Transformation, GAT, Discipleship and Leadership Training School, has successfully held its 5th annual graduation ceremony of the 2023 and 2024 academic year, marking a significant milestone with 600 students who have graduated across its campuses in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Let's hear more of the story. In a joyous ceremony attended by families, friends, and well-wishers, the GAT Bible School celebrated the achievements of its discipleship and leadership students. This year's graduation was unique as it saw a high number of graduates 5 years after the school's establishment in 2019, with 600 students completing their programs. The school, which operates campuses in Freetown and provinces like Bo, Kenema, Makeni, Kailaung, Kono, Butloko, and other areas, has earned a reputation for transforming lives and destinies through its training. It also announced plans to expand its reach to more areas, with new campuses expected to open in 2025. One of the key moments of the ceremony was the moving testimonies shared by graduates. Many spoke of how the GAT Bible School has reshaped their mindsets, deepened their faith, and equipped them with leadership skills to serve their communities. A graduate from the leadership class described the program as a life-changing experience that provided practical tools for leadership in both spiritual and professional spheres.
I start the discipleship class. It not be easy for me. By then, I be the teach Methodist Girls High School. I teach for 7 years. No, not be they give me pin. No, not be getting code because they call me for replacement. At the end of the day, one day I ask God, I say, God, why? Then people they don't call me, then short thing they happen. I hear the voice clearly. He say, no to Yandan, they are made for. He give me a dream. Now this dream he give me, now one office I go meet somebody. I explain to them inside the dream. He said, na so. Indeed, the office where he saw me as a good day, would I meet? Now the Minister of Social Welfare, a man. He said, now, they can't go inside a rehab center. He said, the Kush boys, they said, this last trip, the kid don't return back. But by the grace of God, when we go to this trip here, so God worked marvelously. God worked wonderfully. The attack, there be so many things that be they go. We they go, sometimes we they go na the billets. Me I not be they get peace. I go teach them. I go with the Sefa. I say, Una, if una want bring disgrace for we, God no go grieve for una. Indeed, them be the listen we. Sometimes when you don't teach them, the attacks the way that they send, God can deal with and Sunday they come. When I be there, how they can call me, they say, oh mother, Pamambu. He said, wants you. Sometimes confession can take place. I say, okay, I can pray for them. I say, God, then the attack pull and pat them. But what for thank God, this time when we go there, even the office, they say that the great group this. Because many don't restore back, many don't go back na college. Some don't go back na the institution. Even yanda we see lawyers they be the smoke kusha. How do they be the smoke kusha? It not be easy for me. But what for thank God, we believe say Sierra go rise again.
Another graduate also testified about the personal transformation they have experienced, crediting the school for helping them discover their purpose and direction since its inception.
The Discipleship and Leadership Training Center was born out of a conference our founder, principal, and chancellor, Pastor Francis A. Mambu, attended in Kenya in 2007, which was organized by Movement for Africa Initiative, MANI. The focus of this conference was on evangelism, church planting, and mobilization of workers for the evangelization of the continent of Africa. Upon his return, he called a meeting of church leaders to share his experience with them and the possible strategies they are to use to evangelize the nation of Sierra Leone. However, the turnout was not encouraging. So he decided to seek the face of the Lord to know what he wanted him to do. In 2013, in one of his retreats, God spoke to him expressly that he shall be sending revival to the nation of Sierra Leone. And this revival is going to be unprecedented. He also said that a single church cannot handle the coming revival. The Lord told him that if we are going to preserve the fruits of this revival, the following should be done. Number one, church planting. The body of Christ should put proper church structure in place, as many churches are run as one-man business. That's why many of these churches, at the demise of the founder and general overseer, that's the end of the ministry. Two, prayer mobilization. That we are to recruit and train intercessors that will pray for God to send the revival into our land. And number three, training of disciples. So disciples are to be trained to handle the fruits of the revival.
The GAT Bible School has been dedicated to raising leaders grounded in biblical principles and fostering discipleship. With its growing presence across Sierra Leone, the institution continues to make a profound impact on individuals and communities. As the ceremony concluded, the graduates expressed gratitude to their instructors and the school's leadership for their unwavering commitment to shaping lives, as they all unanimously took the pledge.
God's got an army. I want to see you marching through this land. Believers is the song. With healing in your hearts. Everlasting joy. With gladness in your hearts. In this army I am part of power. Let's take it again. God's got an army. God's got an army. Marching through this land. Believers is the song. With healing in your hearts. Everlasting joy. With gladness in your heart. In this army I am not afraid. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They are mighty. They are mighty. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They are mighty to the Holy Ghost. They are mighty. They are mighty to the pulling down of strongholds. They are mighty. They are mighty. They are mighty to the pulling down of strongholds.
With their training complete, they now embark on a journey to apply their newfound knowledge and skills in various areas of service. For GAT Bible School, the graduation marks another step forward in its mission to transform lives and raise godly leaders for a better Sierra Leone. Daniel Misali reporting for R.T.V News. Sierra Leone marked a historic milestone as President Julius Maada Bio launched the R.T.V multi-industries in Songo, the country's first ever steel manufacturing plant. The new facility is poised to transform the nation's industrial landscape, create jobs, and reduce reliance on imported steel. Let's zoom in for more of the story. For the first time in Sierra Leone's history, a steel manufacturing industry is set to operate locally, a groundbreaking achievement celebrated by President Bio during the official launch of R.T.V multi-industries in Songo. Addressing attendees, President Bio emphasized the transformative impact of the facility. He noted that producing steel domestically would significantly reduce the country's dependence on expensive imported steel, easing pressure on foreign exchange reserves and mitigating the challenges of global supply chains. This is a promise delivery to the people of Sierra Leone, said the president. The highest standards of steel products will now be available in the Sierra Leonean market, making this a pivotal step toward economic independence and industrialization. The plant is expected to provide thousands of skilled and unskilled jobs for young Sierra Leoneans, contributing to the government's efforts to address unemployment and boost economic opportunities. The president highlighted the importance of unity in safeguarding this investment, describing it as a transformative development that benefits all citizens. The R.T.V multi-industries, a private sector initiative, is set to produce steel that meets international standards. Experts predict that the facility will reduce the cost of construction materials, fostering growth in the local construction industry and further stimulating economic activities across sectors. Residents of Songo and surrounding areas expressed optimism about the job opportunities and the broader economic ripple effects anticipated from the project. One community member remarked, "This industry will change lives and bring hope to many families in this region." The president concluded by calling on Sierra Leoneans to support and protect the new industry, which he described as a cornerstone of national progress. As operations commence, Sierra Leone takes a bold step forward in industrial development, aiming to position itself as a regional leader in steel production and economic resilience. Daniel Misali reporting for R.T.V News. The Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, has addressed key issues surrounding the 2024 WASP examination process, withheld results, and school subsidies. Speaking to stakeholders, the minister explained WAEC's continuous assessment scores, CAS, policy, government interventions for excluded students, and measures to ensure accountability in the educational sector. Let's hear more of the story.
Minister Saki clarified the implementation of WAEC's continuous assessment scores CAS system, introduced in 2021 for West Africa countries, including Sierra Leone. He explained that the CAS policy requires schools to upload candidate grades, impacting eligibility for WASP exams. Students failing to meet the CAS requirement must wait 3 years to re-attempt the exams, though this restriction does not apply to private candidates. He acknowledged that many schools fail to upload the required data, leaving 10,000 students excluded from the 2024 WASP exams. In response, President Bio signed an executive order funding these students to sit for private exams. Minister Saki reported that only 6,000 valid candidates came forward, with 4,000 currently taking the private WASP. On the issue of withheld results, Saki explained that WAEC operates under strict regional conventions, including penalties for exam malpractice. He highlighted the prohibition of mobile phones in exam halls and the cancellation of results. Addressing school subsidies, Minister Saki confirmed delays in payment, partly due to challenges with community banks mismanaging funds. He noted that the Ministry of Finance has resolved the backlog for the third term and reprocessed the first term subsidies after salaries for November are paid. Minister Saki reaffirmed the government's commitment to upholding educational standards and ensuring prudent use of resources. For R.T.V News, Joseph Ansumana reporting.
Yes, if you're just tuning in, don't forget this is R.T.V News, and you can share with us your views by texting us on WhatsApp 079-716-255 or by commenting on our Facebook page, Redeemer Television. Now let's relax and take a short music break. We'll be right back with the rest of the program.
If this world could be a better place. If many souls can be saved, then let's tell the children about the way of Christ. If many souls go marching in, then let's tell the children all around the world. Save the world by saving all the children. Save all the children, and the world will be saved. Save the world by saving all the children. Lead them to Jesus, and the world will be saved. Give them a helping hand so they know that we all care.
Welcome back from that short music break. The civil and public servants across Sierra Leone are set to receive salary increments starting April 2025. The announcement comes as part of the government's efforts to ease economic burdens amidst the rising cost of living and stagnant wages since 2018. Let's hear more of the story.
Aide to the President, Michael McBrewer, confirmed the development in a social media post stating that the government has approved a 30% salary increase for civil servants in grades 8 to 14. This group has not seen a pay raise for over 5 years, and the adjustment is intended to reflect the government's recognition of their service and dedication. Brewer further announced that local council staff will also benefit from a 30% salary hike starting at April 2025. The government is also planning to recruit 50 consultant personnel to strengthen administrative capacity. Military health workers are set to receive a 15% increase, and a 5% living adjustment will be applied to foreign missions and the judiciary, also affecting April. In addition to these measures, Pereira revealed that non-NACIT personnel will see their benefits increased by 25%, making a significant step towards supporting retirees who are not part of the National Social Security and Insurance Trust. The salary adjustment comes at a time when Sierra Leone is grappling with several economic challenges, including the depreciation of the leones and a sharp rise in living costs. Workers across various sectors have long decried the lack of pay raise, and this announcement is expected to provide some relief. Whilst the increase are welcomed by many, questions remain about the government's capacity to sustain these measures amidst the country's current financial constraints. However, the ministry maintains that it is committed to ensuring equitable compensation for its workforce and addressing the economic challenge faced by citizens. This move marks the first major salary adjustment in over 5 years and highlights the government's efforts to balance fiscal responsibility with the welfare of its workforce. With implementation expected in April, workers and personnel alike are hopeful for a brighter financial outlook. For R.T.V News, I am Emmanuel Tambakamara reporting.
At the AI for Social Protection Conference, Mohamed Rahman Suare, Sierra Leone's Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, delivered a keynote address on strategic pathways for navigating the future of AI. He highlighted both the challenges and opportunities of artificial intelligence in advancing social protection systems globally. Let's hear more of the story.
Addressing an audience of policymakers, researchers, and industry leaders, Minister Suare emphasized the transformative potential of artificial intelligence in improving social protection systems. Speaking on the theme, Strategic Pathway for Navigating the Future of AI, he called for a balanced approach that embraces innovation while mitigating risk. Artificial intelligence is not just a tool for the future, it is a tool for now. Suare stated, AI offers unparalleled opportunities to enhance the efficiency, accountability, and inclusiveness of social protection systems, particularly in developing nations like Sierra Leone. The minister outlined several strategic pathways for leveraging AI in social protection, including policy development, formulating regulatory framework to ensure ethical AI development and address data policy concerns. Secondly, Capacity building, involving in human capital development to equip professionals with the skills needed to manage AI-driven solutions. Thirdly, collaboration, building partnership between government, private sectors, and international organizations to share knowledge and resources. Fourthly, inclusion, ensure marginalized communities benefit from AI advancement by tolerating solutions to address their specific needs. Soirée also acknowledged the challenges AI poses, such as the risk of job displacement, security concerns, and potential basis in machine learning algorithms. However, he expressed confidence that these hurdles could be overcome through strategic investment in education, infrastructures, and governance. As the conference continues, Soirée's keynote has set a forward-looking tone, inspiring dialogue on how AI can be harnessed to create equitable and sustainable AI protection system worldwide.
Honorable guests, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you fraternal greetings from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Maada Bio, and from the government and people of Sierra Leone. I would like to extend my profound gratitude to His Highness and the people of the Kingdom of Thailand for their warm hospitality extended to my delegation. My sincere appreciation also goes to AI for Social Protection Secretariat for the dedication they have invested in making this event a success. The theme of this conference, Strategic Pathways for Navigating the Future of AI, resonates deeply, as AI is fundamentally reshaping our collective future. It is revolutionizing how we interact, pushing the boundaries of creativity, and empowering individuals and industries with unprecedented capacities. The technology has the potential to improve transparency, efficiency, and compliance across the globe. While there are growing use cases of AI in government, particularly in healthcare, education, service delivery, access to information, fraud detection, and tax administration, to name but a few, the social protection sector has been deploying its own capabilities to utilize AI for research, project design, implementation, and policy advice. However, if we are to harness AI's transformative potential for social good and social protection programming, the time to act was yesterday. Today is already late, and tomorrow may be too late. That is why today's gathering reflects our commitment to taking the challenge seriously and seizing the opportunities AI offers. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin by reflecting on AI as a transformative force. Across the world, countries confront unique socioeconomic challenges, whether in poverty alleviation, healthcare access, education, or financial inclusion. Our role as public servants is to seek solutions to these challenges and improve the lives of ordinary people, to create moments of hope and progress, simply to put a smile on other people's faces. Often, this is a tough challenge. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fall short, but we never stop trying. It is the reason we are excited about innovation, because it edges us a notch or two towards our goal. Today, we stand at the brink of an AI revolution with the potential to enhance social protection systems for our citizens. Let's consider a few possibilities. AI can simplify enrollment processes by automating paperwork, reducing administrative burdens, and ensuring faster, more efficient distribution of benefits. With AI-powered data analytics, we can understand the needs of vulnerable populations at a general level, ensuring support reaches the right people at the right time. In countries like Sierra Leone, AI could help predict income fluctuations, health risks, and job losses, which will be a game changer for social protection. Through resource optimization, fraud prevention, and real-time inquiry handling by AI-driven chatbots, we can free our skilled workforce to address complex cases, thus maximizing operational efficiency. Under His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, the government has already laid a solid foundation for social protection. For example, our National Social Protection Strategy 2022 to 2026 underscores our commitment to integrated systems that feature a single social registry, a grievance redress mechanism, and shock responsive capacities. In addition, Flagship initiatives like the Social Safety Net program offer regular cash transfers to extremely poor households and cater to people at different life stages, from pregnant women and children to elderly and disabled. The potential for AI integration in these initiatives is a source of great anticipation and hope. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, to realize the benefits of AI in social protection, effective leadership is essential. I would like to suggest that effective leadership requires 3 fundamental principles: vision, inclusivity, and responsibility. Vision. Leadership must articulate a clear, actionable vision for AI's role in enhancing social protection systems. This vision should include both immediate and long-term goals aligned with national policy priorities. It is vital to ensure that AI narrows rather than widens social disparities. Leaders must strive to make AI accessible to all, regardless of income, location, or social status. We could also strive to make AI systems culturally sensitive and accessible in local languages. We have witnessed the power of AI to manipulate images and voices. For instance, when we conceptualized the Cybersecurity and Crime Act and repealing the 1965 Criminal Libel Law.
For R.T.V News, Musa Samuel reporting.
The Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, MBSSC, has conducted a 3-day workshop to evaluate the progress and challenges of its free education project in 2024 and set goals for 2025. The initiative, led by Minister Conrad Saki, aims to address gaps and propose actionable solutions for improved educational outcomes. Here's more to the story. The workshop focused on reviewing the results framework of the free education project. Minister Conrad Saki highlighted the importance of assessing the project's accomplishments and challenges, stating that the exercise is essential for identifying gaps and crafting solutions to address them. Ambrose Issei, the project coordinator, emphasized that the retreat provides an opportunity for reflection on the achievements and lessons of 2024 while planning strategically for 2025. The essence of this retreat is to look back at our work over the past year and set clear, achievable goals for the coming year, he explained. Samson Saidu, M&A officer for the Free Education Project Support, FEPS, noted that the interventions have greatly benefited learners, citing the construction of additional classrooms and the disbursement of performance-based grants as significant milestones. Dr. Dennis Luceni as well, component coordinator of FEPS, shared insights on teacher observation practices, explaining that a tool developed by the Teaching Service Commission, TSC, allows for monitoring teachers every 3 to 4 months. He highlighted that the data gathered has shown improvements in teaching quality, further enhancing the learning environments for students. The workshop underscores the ministry's commitment to ensuring the sustainability and effectiveness of the free education project in Sierra Leone.
We are doing our annual retreat that is reflecting on what we've done for the past 1 year, which is the 2024, and what we intend doing in 2025.
In effect, what we want to be able to do is to highlight all the achievements that we have made since the last mission, and also to outline gaps that we currently have in the program and to offer solutions or options to address those gaps.
At the moment, 1,044,836 learners have directly benefited from our intervention. And the key areas are the disbursement of performance-based grants, and secondly, the construction of additional classrooms. For now, we have been able to construct 244 additional classrooms. Our target is 400. 750 schools have been renovated, and that also huge amounts of learners have benefited from that intervention. We also have other interventions like teacher professional trainings. We have trained over 25,400 teachers.
So we trained first all the head teachers in Sierra Leone, all primary school head teachers, and we developed a tool, and that tool is used to observe teachers. So every 3 or 4 months, the TSC goes back and looks at the data, how many teachers really have shown improvement. So far, after collecting all the data, out of over 13 to 14,000 head teachers observed, but 10,090 teachers are demonstrating improved classroom practices, which means the quality of their teaching has improved, their pedagogical practices have improved in the classroom.
And what we've seen over the last 2 years is an improvement in both the teaching practices of these teachers, but in particular, we've also seen an improvement in the learning outcomes of the pupils who are in the classroom.
There are challenges, and there are challenges at all times. But it has been successful because we've increased our disbursement rate by 12%. Now we are at 72% disbursement rate. And the good news here again is that we have 5 PDO indicators. And out of the 5 PDO indicators, we've achieved 4. And the remaining 1 is sure to be achieved next year.
Every program has its own challenges, but I think collaboratively and collectively we're dealing with those challenges and making sure that we have options to address these issues.
For R.T.V News, Daniel Misali reporting. Before we end the program for today, let's take a quick look back at what happened on this day in history. On this day in 1998, a team of Italian officials arrived in Freetown to negotiate the release of Italian Catholic priest Father Mario Guerra, who was being held hostage by Sierra Leone's AFRC rebel faction. The delegation, including Italy's Guinea-based ambassador to Sierra Leone, was granted permission to engage directly with the rebels. Efforts to secure Father Guerra's release had proven challenging. Bishop George Biguzi reported hearing the priest's voice over an ECOMOC radio frequency, but admitted that negotiations had reached a brick wall. The Catholic mission reiterated its plea for Guerra's humane treatment and unconditional release. As well, the Western diplomats confirmed that Captain Solomon S.J. Musa, a rebel leader, was holding Father Guerra and appeared to be using the priest as leverage to negotiate his surrender to UNAMSIL, or Guinean ECOMOC forces stationed in northern Sierra Leone. As well, this situation highlighted the complex dynamics of Sierra Leone civil war and the humanitarian efforts to protect civilians and aid workers caught in the conflict. Well, that's all we have time for in this edition of R.T.V News, coming to you live from Redeemer Television on Channel 25, and also streaming on Facebook at Redeemer Television. In case you missed any part of the program, you can catch the repeat broadcast from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and also subscribe to our social media platforms, Redeemer Television. Once again, I am Daniel Misali, and thank you for joining us on today's edition of R.T.V News. Stay tuned, and may God bless you.